If you want to get more clients, but you don't know where to start, if you're trying 100 different things and nothing is working, if you're pitching people on your services but nobody's saying yes, these are all symptoms of the same problem. And fixing this problem is the #1 place to start if you want to get more clients. But first, I have a question for you. Do you like sandwiches? Trust me, I'm going somewhere with this. I want you to picture your favorite sandwich shop in your local city. But imagine the next time you go in, the guy at the counter is like, we don't really have a menu anymore. We don't really know what types of sandwiches we sell. We have an idea of it, no pictures available. Would you like to order one anyways? And you're totally confused, so you don't buy the sandwich and leave. 2 months later, you go back hoping that they've fixed their ways. And this time, they only sell peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Now, that hypothetical sandwich store would not survive, right? If it was selling sandwiches that were either very confusing or very generic. Yet, coaches, consultants, course creators, personal brand builders are all trying to survive doing the same thing, selling very confusing or very generic offers. And what's worse is that a lot of them don't even have an offer, which guarantees that your revenue stays at $0 every month. It'd be like the sandwich store being open, but you walk in and they're like, we have nothing for sale. This is what a lot of people are actually doing online. So you've either got to, 1, create an offer if you don't have one, or 2, fix the current shitty offer that you are trying to sell. Now, I'll say probably 70% of the time when someone reaches out to me for help, they do not have an offer at all. Then maybe 25% of the time they have an offer, but it sucks. And then only 5% of the time they have a good offer and they just need to market it more. All right, so are you ready to fix your offer or create one in the first place so you can get clients for your business? First, a quick mindset shift I'm going to ask you to make. Instead of thinking about getting clients and saying like, how can I get more people to sign up to work with me? Shift that to how can I solve a problem the market has and do it in a really attractive way, because that's what's actually going on. No one will exchange money for something unless they're like, this is really going to solve a problem that I have. So you need to turn yourself into a problem-solving machine, and then your wallet will grow. And I know that advice might sound basic, but I'm gonna be real with you. It took me a long time of just doing a bunch of different bullshit before I had to take a hard look in the mirror and be like, Brian, you gotta stop all this and start adding real value to the market or you're never going to make it. So now that we've got that straight, step #1 is to answer this question. What problem are you solving? And you might say, well, I'm helping people be more productive, but that's not good enough. I'll be honest with you, I will never buy your course on productivity, okay? There's just so much free advice on productivity on YouTube already. I personally want to be more productive so that I can create a lot more content. That's one of my goals for 2024 is to create 10 times the content that I create now, because I really want to blow up my social media channels, be able to help more people and sell more of my products. So if you can help me to systemize and ramp up my content creation, that is something I am actively seeking a solution for. Within that, you would help me learn how to be more productive, how to be more prolific with the amount of content that I create. But if you put that as the label of your course, I'm not going to be interested. So the packaging of your course might be how to get 10,000 new followers in the next 30 days by systemizing and ramping up your content creation. And then when I log in, module 2 might be about productivity, but don't talk about productivity on the packaging. It's like you have to go deeper and say productivity so that you can do what? You're trying to get at the quantifiable end result that the person wants. Step #2 is to figure out who you are solving the problem for. So to continue on with this example we've given about me needing help with content creation, well, who am I at a demographic level? I'm a coach or consultant, author, personal brand builder. And so now you know who it's for. And you can say, I help coaches and creators grow their social media following with a system for content creation. That is so much better than either not having an offer or just having something that is like really confusing and you can't even say what it does. Now, we still kind of have a problem here because that offer is still a bit generic, right? It's like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's on like a piece of ciabatta bread or something. Like it's a little bit elevated, but not that much. I don't know if you want to put peanut butter and jelly on ciabatta bread. I'm not a cooking expert, so take that with a grain of salt. Dude, I'm not kidding. Every day that I film content at my house, somebody goes out in front with a freaking leaf blower. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but anyways, let's get back to this. So how can we make this offer more unique? Well, if I was coaching you, I would say, what's unique and special about the way that you systemize content creation? There could be something unique and special about it that could be pulled out and put to the front on the packaging of the offer. That way someone like me, the customer, could see how this is going to be different from everything else. And this is worth taking some time to figure out because a lot of people are basically opening a vanilla ice cream store on a street where there's already 20 vanilla ice cream stores there. They're trying to compete for that tiny fraction of the market when it would have been a lot easier to just open a chocolate ice cream store, because let's be honest, chocolate ice cream is 10 times better than vanilla anyways, right? Okay, let's summarize what we've covered so far when it comes to creating your offer. 1, what is the problem that you're solving? Get down to the quantifiable end result. And then 2, who is that for? What is the demographic that you're going to call out that you can best help, that you want as clients? And number 3, uncovering how your process is unique. Beyond this, there's a whole other process you can go through to make your offer much better, to make it so much sexier than all these slapped together offers of your competition. Alex Hormozi documented this better than anybody in his book, $100 million Offers. And here's the most important thing to know from Alex's book. People want things faster, easier, and with a high likelihood of success. Those are the 3 levers that you can pull to make your offer better and better. Let's go back to the example of a social media content creation system to look at how these 3 levers might work. Number 1, faster. So if you said, we can take content that you've already created and repurpose it into 10 times as much content as you're releasing every week, that's gonna grow your following so much faster, you're gonna get my attention. Number 2, easier. So if you said, we will write every single video script for you, we will edit the videos, create the thumbnail, we will even upload it to all social media platforms and schedule it for you and add the hashtags. That sounds a lot easier than the way I'm doing it now. You're gonna get my attention. Number 3, more likely to succeed. If you said, we will keep working with you until you have 10,000 more YouTube subscribers than you have today, then you're really getting my attention, because I'm like, that's the goal that I want. And you're saying that no matter what, you're gonna keep working with me until we get there. This program has a high likelihood of success. That just makes your offer so much more attractive. So when you get those core ingredients of your offer in place, like who it's for, what it does, how is it unique, then you pull on those 3 levers, faster, easier, and more guaranteed, you can create something that is like gonna catch people's eye and make them want to pull out their wallet. And most of the people I talk to, they either don't have an offer, or they definitely don't have an offer that checks all these boxes. It basically sucks, and it's the first place to start. In fact, that's why Alex Hormozi wrote it first in his series of books that he's releasing. 100 Million Offers came first, because like he says, it all starts with the offer. And in this video, it's just been a crash course on offer creation. If you want a full 90-minute training that I put together based on Alex's book on how to create your offer, you can get that for free just by purchasing a copy of my brand new book called Get Clients with a Book. This is how to write a book that generates clients for your business. When you purchase this for just the cost of shipping, you get a ton of bonuses, and the course on offer creation is one of them. Another cool thing that nobody quite gets is that when you write a book in the way that I teach here, you essentially are creating your offer, because it's the same thing. It's like, who's the book for? What problem does it solve? How is it unique? What is the core framework that you create to solve the problem? When you create those ingredients in a book, your offer, your coaching program behind it, it's the same thing. That's how you're supposed to stack your value ladder. Writing a book helps you figure out this problem, and then you end up with a book as well that you can put as the front end of your business to get people in the door, taking a small bet on you before they hand over thousands or whatever for coaching. You can grab this for free and get all the bonuses we talked about at getclientswithabook.com. One thing that you want to make sure you're doing is going out and creating content so that when your offer is ready, you have eyes and ears that you can show the offer to. Audience building is like the other component of this. You got your offer and you got your audience, the two pillars of success with online business. If you want to learn how I'm growing my audience and the current system that I'm using for my content creation, check this video out. Thank you guys so much for being here. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.